was going to say my first manager. My first manager started working with me when she was my coach first when I was 16 and helped me prepare for college auditions, and then that relationship evolved and she became my manager. And at a really young age was someone who taught me that exactly who I was and what I wanted was okay and was valuable. And she taught me how to fight for my own artistic integrity. That there would be a lot of people who told me what the right thing to do was, or what the right move was to make, or the correct path to walk down. And she taught me, empowered me, I should say, to be able to speak for myself at a time when I think it's very hard sometimes for young women to feel like they're taken seriously. And taught me the power of saying no, which is a difficult thing for a lot of people, certainly me, to do. And something I'm still working on, but that came from her.
What's her name?
Carole Dibo.
Dibo certainly was my professor at university and college, who was a great acting teacher, and really taught me he taught me a great deal. He was probably the most influential to me. And he was called a mentor, actually, because I went to SUNY Purchase, and they had the mentor system, as it was called at the time. So I suppose his name was George Morrison, and he had a school in New York with Mike Nichols for a long time, and he was he was kind of a king of teaching improvisation, and as well as the method and all that stuff. He was probably the most influential to me. Sorry. Yeah, him and Jean Cocteau.
Like Stanley, it's people you meet along the way, and I feel like I've been privileged to work with, and same, like paying attention to them. And the person for me is probably Sidney Lumet, who right off the bat, the first thing he told me is like, come prepared. You'll get 1, maybe 2 takes, because no one's that interesting past 2, and we should all go home to our families.
No one's that
So, I mean, maybe some people are, but in his world, he wanted to get home and to his family, and then again, just friends. Actually, our dear friend Patricia Clarkson is a great mentor to me. She's helped me balance a life in theater, film, TV, and living in New York and staying sane and enjoying when we're being celebrated and knowing that's not really what it's all about. Like reminding me that you go back to the work, But she's a big sister to me.